know a funny thing? I feel like the way our mind is wired, we have very curious minds. Let me put this way, if we learn about, if it's just a small phase of it that we get from outside, we want to know the rest. And I know for a fact that my mom, if I ask my mom, she won't tell me.
Even if she wants to tell you, she wants to know that. She wants to. Yeah. She's very curious to know that. Where did I even learn the first part from? You understand?
So I would rather not tell her.
And just go outside there and just learn what I'm saying. Yes, and tell me to the end. I might even put practices into it.
Let me keep asking that person. That's how curious our mind is. Hello and welcome to DFP. Welcome to another episode of Dear Future Parents, which is our safe space for parents and intending parents, where we share ideas, opinion, experiences mostly, and just everything in an attempt to get it right with raising kids and being better parents. So welcome to today's episode.
Yeah, welcome guys. We're sure you have enjoyed our episode so far. And if you haven't, this is your first, we have about 4 episodes already. So please go back and kindly engage them, watch, and let's know your experiences and your ideas to whatever we have been showing you guys and we're putting out to you guys. It's really encouraging for us. Thank you very much.
Okay. Today's episode of DFP is quite an uncomfortable one and a funny one. Recently, I learned that my mom watches. So,
really?
Dear mom, please let's not have any talk with regards to this episode. Thank you.
Thank you, mommy.
Okay, so we're going to be talking about sex education, basically, and it's from the parent to the children point of view. So, our opening question: who gave you your sex talk?
Drink.
So you didn't get your sex talk from your parents? Nothing.
She African parent or which?
So you never got anything. Everything you learned about sex, where did you get it from?
Who told you I know anything about sex in the first place?
Okay, sorry.
Okay, you mean like male, female, yes.
Everything about your sexuality and the whole everything involved with the sex education. Did you get anything from your parents?
No, I got it from biology
classes,
basic science, yes, in school, and all the drawings, skeleton drawings, human drawings, and all the stuff, and all the what they call those things that they used to use and do sample, like the skeleton structure, the human structure with all the you understand? Yeah, that's what I used to learn.
Okay.
And some movies, like some movies, yeah. Don't let's go more than that. I'm with you.
Wait. I think for me it was kind of like the same experience. I didn't get most of everything I know about, like the foundation of my sex education was from school. I think the closest thing I got to a sex education from my parents or my mom per se was when I got my first period and she was like, "You are now a woman. You have to." I didn't get.
I really think that's a niche.
It was just welcome to womanhood.
I really think that's a niche for African parents, and that orientation needs to be changed. Yeah. You know, it boils down to the area where you are seeing a movie and they're about to like exchange saliva.
You start looking for what's
and your mommy will start saying, "Kilo sheme, change the station, my friend." What? Calm down.
So I was saying now that all the sex education we got was from outside and videos.
Yeah.
And stuff like
you know what? Pertaining to, I don't think fathers really have time for this sex education thing, but mothers really focus on their daughters than their sons.
Okay.
Why? Because they feel maybe the guy should have the self-control in this world. He knows this, he has just one organ, but the women or the ladies or the daughter has like 2 organs and she needs to protect them both and all those stuff. You know what I'm saying now? So should we be using organ or should we just
it's quite funny that most of this sex education is pushed on women, when in fact a woman can only technically get pregnant once in like the whole pregnancy period is just once in like So I get pregnant once to like the next 9 months.
9 months. And
But
stuff.
a man has the ability to impregnate a woman every single day of the year.
Every hour of the day.
Every single day of the year.
Every second
a man
of
can get
the
a woman
day.
pregnant. Well,
Yeah.
it's women they focus mostly on. I think that's quite wild. I mean, aside all of that, but I think we're majorly focusing on the fact that parents really have this discussion with their kids, and based on maybe the whole, maybe they think the indecency or the fact that it might seem inappropriate. That's why they don't have this conversation.
Yeah.
So I definitely didn't get mine from my parents.
I'm of the belief that they think when you don't talk about it, they don't know about it.
Eh?
Do you understand? What I'm saying in the sense that
I guess
as they didn't talk about
Yes,
as they don't talk about sex, and they didn't talk about okay, don't do this with guys. You must not go with a guy in public place. You must not do this with a private guy and stuff. So they think that you should not have an idea or orientation about it at all. So you are still like the normal daughter they gave birth to 77 years ago.
I think that's fine. That's fine. That's
You understand?
a very, very silly orientation to have, because most of the time, let's put in a normal like home setting, your kids spend more time outside of the house because of school. They
Yeah.
spend more time outside of the house more than they would indoors.
They would actually in a lifetime
Yeah.
they will even spend more time outside of the
Yeah.
house than they are with you.
Because if the dad is working and mom is working, you guys are going separate ways from like 7 in the morning till like maybe 4 in the evening
4,
before
5
you
in the
guys.
evening.
And for the dad, maybe like 9, 8, 9, 10 at 9 so you come back. So you're not spending much time with the kids. And then when they're like outside, you think they're not going to get this knowledge from someone else. That's quite crazy.
Yeah, believe me.
I feel like there should be stages of information you release, because you can't just go to someone that's new to this whole idea and then you're teaching this person about let's put a child, and for maybe a child of like what 10-ish, you should start introducing things even from maybe before that age.
Yeah, well before, yeah.
But I feel like from that age, there are certain things you can like group it into stages of what you experience to these kids. But I feel like, why would you find it weird or inappropriate or indecent to have that conversation with your child?
Well, I think the basis of this is basically that you let them learn it from home than learn it outside.
Yeah, I feel like schools are even doing a better job than parents now, because from because I'm around like kids every single day. So they will tell you like in school they teach them don't touch, they draw charts for them and be like, don't touch this is for me, it belongs to me, and then things like that they are chipping in.
Yeah.
They get it from like schools.
I went to a
Church,
nursery school and I
not
saw
from
that
their
chart.
house. Why? I mean,
Yeah,
in fact,
yeah, even in church. I think it's the church I saw the chart where they did they drew the body, the female body, and they now did like 3 demarcations: the green light, the yellow light, and the red light.
yeah, things like
So
that.
the green light
help a
session,
lot.
don't touch this. Okay, you can touch my face. You might not touch my shoulder to my waist. Then you can touch my leg and stuff. So the green light, no, the yellow light is the leg and stuff. So don't make any advances towards the part of my body. And just my face is the only place you have access to.
Okay.
So that alone is enough to even tell a 3-year-old, a 4-year-old that anybody that is coming to do this kind of thing should be reported as soon as possible. And I feel not reporting it or allowing your children learn about sex education outside is going to restrict them to the level of trust, not trust now, but the level of confidence that they will have. Because them experiencing sex education outside, or them experiencing a sexual experience, having a sexual experience outside of the house, they'll be threatened. You must not say this, you must not say that. If you report, I will do this to you and that.
And do you know the funny thing? I feel like the way our mind is wired, we have very curious minds. Let me put this way, if we learn about, if it's just a small phase of it that we get from outside, we want to know the rest. And I know for a fact that my mom, if I ask my mom, she won't tell me.
Even if she wants to tell you, she wants to know that. She wants to.
Yeah.
She's very curious to know that. Where did I even learn the first part from? You
So
understand?
I would rather not tell her.
And just go outside there and just learn what I want to learn. Yes, and tell me to the end. I might even put practices into it.
Let me keep asking that person. That's how curious our mind is. So if we let curiosity of children be picked by an outsider, it's very dangerous.
Very
dangerous.
Very dangerous.
And I think for personal experience, I feel like These things that our parents were hiding from us, we knew it. Let's not lie. We knew it.
They know we know it.
We knew it already.
No, they know we know it. Because it got to a point when we'll come back from school and we're watching these movies and they will just want to kiss. It's even normal Nigerian movies now and they just want to kiss and the moment we just use one side eye. So all of us are looking at her and she's looking at us, expecting us to change the channel. But nobody's changing it.
Why?
We are watching. Everybody's glued to the station. Everybody wants to. What is that? What is going to happen? Oh yeah, okay. French kiss. What after that? She understand. So they know we know about it, but the fact that they don't want to discuss it is one part that really, that needs to be changed. Actually, it needs to be changed. Your child should know what kissing is. Your child should know the right time to do it and the times not to even get engaged in it at all. And number two, I feel you should even restrict some things early. You know, people just carry baby and start kissing them.
You
No,
does that.
you know, people will carry baby and you've not seen it before.
You? That's
People
weird.
really do that. So
That's weird.
it should actually be corrected. Like
Because
it should be stopped
there are some sexually transmitted diseases that people can get
from
kids.
kid. Yeah.
Why would you allow that with kids?
Some people do it. Some people do it. Maybe not anymore. Maybe not anymore because of the
I think
orientation
maybe
behind
they
it.
still do that.
Or some people
And
do it.
maybe they're not doing it from a bad place, but
Yeah, not
Yeah.
of course not from a bad place, but then when we were small, anything that is 18 plus.
I mean, even in our time when we were much younger, it was, they share these things in secrecy. But now it's
open,
everywhere.
like everybody
Nobody's
have
hiding nothing.
access to it and
And
stuff.
then this is the kind of world where you want to leave your kids to learn it from outside. Please do better.
Yeah, you have to do better.
Do
please.
better.
You have to
Do
do better. We have to do better.
okay.
So, basically, long and short of all our discussion, let your child learn sex education from home.
No matter how awkward it might be for you as a discussion.
It shouldn't be awkward. Learn, make it an habit.
It's fine.
No, I'm talking. No, it's no longer our parents now. You know, we're the ones we're talking about. Talking to ourselves now.
I get you. But the thing is, they all have very different personalities. Talking about something like that for me is not weird. I don't have a problem with this. But when it's someone that is coming from give me this scenario. If it's a girl that was raised in a very, very conservative home, parents never talked to her about sex. Even education for her, she probably went to like an all-girls school that was seriously watched and everything like that. If she gets married, like, from her house right into her husband, from her family father's house right into her husband's house, they have set marriage for her already. When someone like that has a child, to even have that discussion would be very,
Very weird.
difficult. It would be very weird because she's even just realizing some things about herself. So it's having that kind of conversation might seem weird for her. And I understand it that we all have very, very different kind of backgrounds. But I feel like one of the reasons for this show is to show us that irrespective of the kind of background or foundation you have, it is your responsibility and you owe it to your kids to do better.
Yeah.
You just owe it to them to do better.
Yeah.
The things you couldn't get, benefits you couldn't enjoy for yourself, you should want to do better for your kids.
There's nothing bad in actually going out to learn sex education as a parent. Yeah, to be able to teach your children, because you don't want to end up giving birth to wayward children, honestly. And one of the ways where you can give birth or your children can end up being wayward is when they learn these things and there's no caution to how they practice it, no control to how they practice it. So they had the bad background, maybe from the neighbors, all those experiences, and they're already used to it, and there's no way they can even say no. Their body is aroused to all those kind of stuff. You understand? So let's be balanced. Don't leave them thinking that they can handle themselves. They are young, they cannot handle themselves. If they can handle themselves,
I sure couldn't, but I learned.
Yeah.
By the special
So
God.
they can't handle themselves. They are young. You are their parent. You are their head. You are their shepherd. So you are watching over them as your flock. So make sure you do the work judiciously.
Yeah.
Just as much as you want to safeguard them from the enemies, from the wicked ones, it's the same way you want to teach them sex education.
So that
They have that self-awareness, such that when anybody approaches them, they know what the person wants and they know how to handle it.
Yeah.
Some people can't handle advances, that's why they just sleep around. So everything is yes, everything is okay, everything is. So you understand? So just teach them that way. Let them know yes. Let them firmly know, be able to say no Like, let them be totally assertive if they need to be assertive. They should not welcome anything that is going to tarnish their image, tarnish the family's image, tarnish the family's name, tarnish their name, and all this stuff. So you teach them right, they are sure going to grow into it, and also even be able to teach younger generations and even their own children, that is your grandchildren, the right and the best way. So as interesting as this topic is, as weird as it might sound, it is really, really important, because if we add it, we'll have a better generation right now. We would really have a better generation right now, and we wouldn't have to be really concerned about this topic in general. Yeah, so we hope you've learned one or two today. We don't want to go in depth like she said. We just want to touch this very fair of the topic, and just make it go out there for you, our future parents, to listen to. So close the topic, close the show, like, share.
Did you not start talking about it?
No, I'm done. So I'm just
this conclusion, let me start them.
No, I close it now.
So yeah, thank you for watching today's episode. It's been a good time here talking to you guys, and I hope that you're able to pass this on to someone else too. So if you haven't seen previous episodes, please make sure you do like, share, and subscribe. And then please share to someone, because even if you already know everything we're talking about right now, someone else might not know it, and it would be really, really helpful to them. So please